Hey there, I got this question the other day. Why are my lien balances still being negotiated after my case is settled? Hi, I'm Chris Klotz, and I'd like for you to join me for a second while I try to answer this question about case resolutions. Why are my lien balances being negotiated after I've settled the case? So, we try to do our very best to get you the most money to take home in your pocket. And if you have a lien balance for a medical care provider or somebody else who has provided you a service that has to be paid for as a result of your accident, say you break your ankle in an accident and you have to pay back your doctor or your hospital or your insurance company out of the proceeds, sometimes that happens. It's called a right of subrogation by the insurance company. If you have to pay back some of those bills, we will do our very best to try to work with your medical care provider and say for example, you owe $100. We would say, hey, we have a settlement of X numbers of dollars for Mrs. Smith. Would you be willing to consider taking less? And what we find frequently is that medical care providers sometimes will take less than what your actual bills are. And it varies from case to case, but I've seen it be as low as the medical care provider knocking off 10% or the medical care provider knocking off a third. Sometimes I've seen them knock off as much as a half. That doesn't happen that often, but you don't know until you ask. And so what we do when we have a settlement come in for a client, we try until the very, very end to call and recall and negotiate the liens with the medical care providers, because every dollar that we're successful in negotiating your lien down is an extra dollar that goes in your pocket. So what you might see is we'll settle your case, then we'll start putting the disbursement sheet together and we'll figure out what liens are owed. And when we figure out what liens are owed, we might go back and forth with your medical care provider trying to negotiate that amount to a lower amount. And that's why even up to the last second, sometimes you'll see us negotiating liens even after the case has been settled, because the insurance companies or the medical care providers want to get paid also. And when we have that money in hand, then we say, hey, if you take a reduction, we can get you paid in the next week. Sometimes that's okay with them. And if it's okay with them, that just means we can put another dollar in your pocket. So thank you for joining me for answering this question. My name's Chris Klotz. I'm a personal injury lawyer with Stevenson Klotz here in Pensacola, Florida. We're at 850-444-0000, and our website is stevensonklotz.com. Thank you very much for joining me for this question. If you have a question about this topic, or if you have a case that you have a question about, we would love to hear from you. So give us a call. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.